Yeah, so anyway, but back to Prime, what my favorite one is while I get the song up. Prime 1 is my favorite for that, but Prime 2 and Prime 3, they were really significantly great in their own ways. I like the different dimensions of light aether and dark aether in Prime 2. I thought the Ing were freaking crazy enemies. I thought it was really interesting. Also, it was very well enhanced with the new play controls. I got the chance to play it right before new play controls came out for it on the GameCube. And up until then, I didn't play Prime 2. I just played Prime 1 and skipped Prime 2 and played Prime 3. But new play controls for Prime 2 really, really reinvents that game. It just feels so right, and it works so well. So I think Prime 2 is much better than people give it credit for. Here we go. But, where is Space Pirates? Some Space Pirate music. Look up Spirit of Trogus. I'll have to do that. I will have to look up that remix. You know what I was actually very surprised of, speaking about Metroid and in the genre of Wii 2. I don't want to get that too loud. But in the genre of Wii 2 and all that, I was really surprised that there was no type of online multiplayer game for Metroid on the Wii. When I got Metroid Prime Hunters on DS, and I saw how successful the online was, I can't wait to have this experience on a console. Better yet, on the Wii, where I can actually point and feel as though I have an arm cannon. I mean, I was so hyped about Metroid on Wii. I remember back in my early days of YouTube making videos of crappy cardboard arm cannons as, like, shitty homemade peripherals for Wii. Why are we going to PAX Prime? Yes, me and Matt are going to PAX Prime, or at least we're trying to, and you guys are going to find out more about that if you just come from my channel, not Matt's, but most of you guys go in between our channels, so it's good you get the same news around the same time. But I'm doing a promo for PAX Prime, the event that we're holding, and if you don't know what that's about, if you don't follow Matt's channel, is... Hold on, let's put on... Not Slagra. Some Chozo Ruins music, that's good. But, me and Matt are going to do... Oh, and also probably Hollow Luigi, too. That's Pat, if you guys remember him from the Ocarina of Time Marathon. Hollow Luigi on YouTube. Check him out, subscribe. But we're going to be doing a all-night, or as long as it takes, basically, marathon of Fallout 3 on May 27th, which is funny because Matt, not knowing this, he just scheduled it on a time he could do it, but that's the day before my birthday, and I turn 19 on May 28th. So there's a good chance that you guys are going to watch me turn 19 live while playing Fallout. Wait till you guys see the promo tomorrow. You guys are going to flip. It's really well done, and you'll have to check that out. But we want to go to PAX Prime so we can report on more gaming news for you guys. Because, I don't know if you guys know this, but I am affiliated with GamersCast. You know, I'm an independent contractor, but still I am affiliated with them greatly. So, what me and Matt try to do is get the best type of content for you, and it's kind of hard to do when all you have as a news source are all the other sites that report on it first. So, hey, let me regurgitate all the news that you already heard from all the other sites and just claim it as my own thing. We don't want to do that. So that's why we're trying to raise money, you know, trying to be honest about it, raise money for our own event, and entertain you guys all in the process by doing a Fallout 3 marathon. So that's why we're going to PAX Prime. PAX is Penny Arcade Expo, and it is on the West Coast. There's also an East Coast version, but I think it passed in... I don't even know when it passed, but it's already long gone. But PAX West Coast is in August, I believe. And it's basically like the People's E3. You know, people can go out there who aren't necessarily news or press or IGN or any big site like that, and they can get a chance to see some of the new games. So it's a good experience. Yeah, you know, speaking about the next Metroid game, just too short. Oh, hold on, Metroid Other M, yeah. Metroid Other M was pretty short. I think that it seems so short. Is it unfrozen now? But I think Metroid Prime Other M seems so short because most of it was cinematics. It was very much like Final Fantasy. But, you know, as far as Metroid games go, and thinking up other concepts for games, back in the Nintendo Radio days, on the forums, I would create fan fictions of the Shylock story, because, alright, hold your ears if you don't want to hear what happens at the end of a bonus if you beat Metroid Prime Corruption to 100%. If you don't want to hear this, cover your ears. But when you see at the end, when you get 100% unlocked, you see at the end that ship that flies off into the distance, that blue ship. It looks very much like Shylock's ship from Metroid Prime Hunters. Oh man, it's lagging about 2 minutes, really? Nothing can be helped by that, guys, sorry. But that's Ustream's problem. Really can't do anything about it. All we can do is just keep talking, because eventually you'll reach what I'm saying, and that's all that matters. So, it's also going to be on YouTube. We are recording. The last live cast did not make it to YouTube, however, because for some reason when I downloaded the FLV file and tried to cut it up into segments on Corel, it only gave me about 5 seconds of blackness, and then it didn't give me any of the rest of the show. I couldn't understand why it did that. Get your spirit temperatures. What is the Clink line? Like Clink the Pokemon? That evolution chain? If that's what you're referring to, I don't think very much of it. I think it's kind of like a lesser version of Magneton, or Magnemite, and then evolving into Magneton. Wow, you know what I realized is I've been hanging out at Troy's farm this whole time. I haven't even visited my Pokemon yet. Shit. Yes, we're all impressed by your massive eyebrows. Yeah, those guys, you know, I haven't gotten a chance to look at their stats as far as EV training goes. I'm sure they can be used and they're manageable, but I like Magnemite, Magneton, and Magnezone much better, so I just see him as a lesser version of that. The surprising lack of 7 billion Deoxys. Why do you want me to go to Spirit Temple Trovis so bad? I'm hosting a live cast right now. Can't do that. A clang. Sounds like somebody being beat over the head with some kind of pipe. Is Matt going to make... yeah, he's going to make it so that the payments, the donations that you guys give, they can't be disputed, and you have to sign a... Well, not sign... Well, yeah, I guess sign, but you have to agree to a waiver that says you're not going to dispute it, and if you do, it's not going to go through. And also, he's setting it up in a separate account, so even if that fails, which we doubt will happen, but even if that fails, it's not going to hit his account and set him personally into the red. Yeah, but I'm not doing it from a web browser right now. Oh, you know what? I can do it. I just didn't want to pop up a big window in the middle of a chat. Alright, here we go. Spirit Temple Trovis. No, why is it frozen? Are we still frozen, guys? Okay, it's good. Hold on, I am just typing in. I believe that someone posted it earlier. No. Post me the end of the YouTube address to the video, because I looked it up, and for some reason, whoa. But for some reason, when I look up Spirit Temple Trovis, it does not come up with anything on YouTube. So STL, make sure you can get the end of that YouTube and just post it in the Ustream chat. Don't get the whole web address though, because it'll just be locked. So, Pipples, I have a question for you. What would you think about doing some live Minecraft things? We don't have many participants watching, and it is kind of laggy, but maybe it would be fun. I don't have any kind of server set up right now, but what I could do is take the Minecraft window, put it in where the Pokemon window is, and you can watch me play Minecraft. Very laggy. Alright, Minecraft it is. Fuck yeah, Pipples.